to a Russian sleeper agent, bro.
Wait, did you start recording?
No, did you?
No.
I saw it was recording. I was like, okay. I assumed you started.
I didn't start the recording.
No,
I thought
shit.
you started when you were.
haven't
Nah,
even
I
decided
just
what
looked
to
at it.
talk
I was like,
about.
oh shit.
Bro,
okay,
you
it's
started the
We
movie.
haven't even decided what to talk about. Jesus Christ.
Magic
Don't you
of
start
editing.
the recording on my phone.
Magic of
motherfucker.
editing. Bro.
I
I didn't touch it. I swear.
You just started recording?
Jesus Christ.
Some creep shit.
Maybe it's because when I moved it, maybe there's a button on the side. Is there a button on the side of the phone?
No,
that
the phone's just
maybe
like
that
hurry.
starts
The
it.
phone's just like hurry the fuck up. It's
like
not bullshitting around.
yeah,
Get this shit
the
done.
AI is like, all you in position? All right, cool. Doop.
Positions detected.
Siri,
Siri.
I went ahead and started the video for you.
Didn't ask for that, bitch. Okay.
Yeah, the magic of editing is no problem.
of
Today we're talking about Stroganoff.
She's stroking me off.
Stroking, yes, stroking off.
Well,
Go on, mate.
we can we can talk
What
about
are we
this.
talking about,
We can
bro?
talk about this whole Wagner thing, man. I know you guys said you don't really know about too much that was happening. I was having like a meltdown in our group chat when it was coming out.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, it seems like everyone's having their own personal meltdowns, and they just bring it to the group. Like you with the fucking Kennedy shit, him with the fucking.
dude,
Do you know what's happening in
Dude, I was that Mr. I was that Mr. Krabs meme,
You're like,
bro. The fucking radial shit where he's like this and the world's just spinning.
Dude, I actually knew about all the shit that he was talking about
I did
for
too.
years.
I did too. Like everything Kennedy says, I knew pieces of it throughout like the span of like the past 2-3 years. Like he would say something, I was like, oh, I knew about that. He would say something, and it's like, oh, I would know about that. But this like podcast was like a cultivation of like
A culmination, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
A culmination of everything, all the shit that's like a conspiracy theory, but that's actually not.
Right.
It's true and it's real.
What is he right now? Is he a senator? Is he a
I
representative?
don't think he's a senator.
Governor
I don't
or
think he's
anything?
No.
Yeah, I think he's trying to do something in the government.
Well,
He's trying to
is he
become
trying to
president.
run?
He's
He's
trying to
trying
become
to
he
run,
is.
president. Yeah.
This known person is saying all this shit out loud. That's a crazy.
And like people throw so much shade at him that I just could not believe it. I was like, come on, he's a Kennedy, right? No, go look up, dude. The shit they say about him. I was like, wait, you know his blood, right? Like, you know his family, right? Oh, it's like, oh god, dude,
It's
I can't
weird,
even
right?
start.
It's like
I can't
you're-
even start.
It's like you would think that someone as prolific as John F. Kennedy, like his descendants would have like automatically like a status
You would listen to
in
him.
society,
Like,
right?
fucking listen
like,
to
like
him.
like a goddamn royal, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's like you are royal if they make you to be. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's it.
I
Like,
couldn't believe it,
The
dude.
guy-
I was like, you won't even listen to him?
The guy is 70 years old, and he can give you a run for your money,
Dude.
on his body.
Dude,
have
like-
you seen him shirtless?
Dude,
Yeah, I
have you-
saw it.
no,
Yeah,
but have
he
you-
was lifting,
Just
but
in the
like
podcast, his forearms.
yeah,
There
he's
was-
doing this. I'm
There's
like,
a couple of
oh,
minutes I
goddamn.
was like,
Dude, he's shredded. There's a video of him on the beach shirtless, just benching and doing push-ups.
Yeah.
He's almost as shredded as Wilson is.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I was looking at this old man's arms and I was like, holy shit.
Biden, Kennedy.
But yeah, dude. When he established in the podcast, like, dude, like, he was established as a quack from the beginning. From the beginning,
Because of what he
like,
knows.
it's like don't
There's-
like they established don't listen to him. Like they pre-censored his eyes.
It's not because of what he knows; it's because of what he's willing to share. Because
Yeah,
everybody,
it both,
everybody
yeah,
there
both,
knows.
both.
It's both. So,
Because
so
he was
they're gonna
charged.
try and
He
limit
was
him from the jump.
suing people. He was suing people on behalf of families who got injured
Successfully.
and successfully got money. Who successfully won these cases, which proved if you prove something true in court, dude, it is undeniably true because they have like a high, like threshold
Yeah.
for shit.
especially when it comes to this shit.
Especially
Yeah,
when it comes to
I mean,
this
like,
shit.
I mean, like, think you're going up against an entire corporation. Oh, dude, you have to have your shit like down perfect,
Dude.
to a T. Your evidence, the way you say shit,
Mhm.
your witnesses, your this, your
Yes.
that, like
the
all of that.
words, the rhetoric, even the word placement,
Yes.
the syntax of your
Yes.
fucking sentence better be tip top.
Because when you're going up against these fucking chemical giants that just dump their diarrhea in a fucking river,
And lawyers.
okay, and the amount of
Dump all
money
their
and
money
their
in lawyers.
lawyers,
Dude,
think about what you're up against, and he's won multiple fucking times, right? And then you just want to slander this man and say he's like full of
He's
shit.
a quack.
And I'm like, well,
Like
nobody
no
knows.
quack, hey, look, listen, no quack, no like person with like, well, how can you say this? Let's just use these words. No conspiracy theorist who is actually a conspiracy theorist, right? We'll just use those. Who can win a court case
Dude,
like this numerous fucking
And he's
times.
clutch like I bet I haven't seen the court cases, but I bet he'd clutch like a 1v6 against all these lawyers,
Dude,
bro.
I'm sure he had like a team of other people. He wasn't just doing it solo.
Probably, yeah.
But still, though. But even
Saul Goodman on the case.
and I even found this funny too because in the podcast there was a point where he was talking about like the Wi-Fi radiation is distant, right? And I knew about this already, right?
Yeah.
And
This
then,
is undeniable shit.
And then out of nowhere, right? It was even Joe Rogan didn't know about this yet. So he was like, surely that can't be true, right? Automatic assumption.
It's baked in you.
Yes,
You know
it's
what I mean?
crazy. It's baking people. And he had an automatic assumption that this can't be true. What? Where's the proof? And I was like,
but
dude.
even me, I was like, Rogan, how is that hard to believe?
Yeah, exactly. With all the shit he ran into.
But
and
he still believes
Yeah.
that the like 5G does it. So like, how
Yeah.
does the Wi-Fi not do it?
You know?
It's a bunch of bullshit coming out of your phone to connect to the fucking cloud.
Dude, you can't just assume that all this shit is just
only 5G
it's
is
just
bad. Wi-Fi
neutral.
is safe.
Yeah.
Like, how do you know
like
that?
all this
Like,
shit is just neutral on the body. Come on, bro. We've
Listen,
all
listen,
accepted.
listen.
We've sort of maybe it's not. Maybe it's just me. But all
it's
of
gonna be
us,
a rant cast.
all of us has accepted that there are risks to all this technology, and we've just silently accepted that hey, if we get hurt, there's only a minuscule people that's gonna get hurt. Fuck them.
Just
Right,
a couple
Fuck them.
10,000
because
sperm.
because I knew of people who had like an extreme sensitivity to Wi-Fi to the point where like they get extreme headaches, they get fucking dizzy, they
That
fucking
would
get
suck.
weak, dude.
Where you gonna go where
It'd be
there's no
crazy.
Wi-Fi?
It's crazy, and so like if the public knew about this, nothing would fucking change because it's like.
No.
Oh, it's
Well,
so,
most people are
it's so,
fine around
yeah,
Wi-Fi.
So
yeah, right.
minimal
So it's
that it
like
doesn't
so
do
rare,
anything.
so far and few between. Fuck them, you know.
Yeah,
Fuck 'em.
those people. Okay, and
You know?
and you listen to what you just said, right? So we're outcasting a small group of people for a convenience of Wi-Fi, and yet you're fighting for such a small group of people that will die from the coronavirus.
Yeah, exactly. What happened? What happened to no deaths? What happened?
What happened to the
one
masses
death-
are
one
important.
death
A
is-
couple people,
Yeah,
fuck them. Right?
yeah, like one death is far
the greater
too many.
good,
Yeah.
right? Like the many is more important than the few,
you
right?
stand with Ukraine, but you wouldn't stand for the motherfuckers at home who's fucking fainting from Wi-Fi exposure.
Yeah. Oh, dying from Wi-Fi? Go to hell.
You mean the people
dying
you
from
mean
coronavirus? Save him, please.
You mean the people?
Lord, save
You mean
him.
the people all over the world?
What?
Like, you mean the
Dude.
people all over the world? There's
Yeah.
Wi-Fi everywhere.
Yeah, dude.
The fuck?
Yeah, well, just
Maybe
at
not,
least,
maybe
well,
not
what
in
is-
fucking
well, just- well,
Zimbabwe, but like there's fucking Wi-Fi everywhere.
Well,
dude.
just at least here. Like when they're looking across the fucking globe to stand with motherfuckers and pretend like they care about shit.
Listen, that's why he's never gonna make it as president. He's either gonna get completely sabotaged or he's gonna get his fucking head blown off.
It amazes me because I still have yet to like look at the public and like wonder like what's the general consensus on like what is like voting, like what does it do? Is it actually working?
It's a pissing match.
Is
right
it a combination of like drama, fake shit? Like it's just like a stage show or something?
Yes, it's a
Right?
corrupt
Or
stage
is
show.
it an
It's a
actual
corrupt
thing?
stage show.
You know what I mean?
now? It's a pissing match.
Like were people with actual credentials, with actual things that they've done before, right? Actual people, right? Going and stepping into the ring.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you can clearly see that this shit is set up.
As
Why go into a ring to
This is
fight
WWE.
when it's set up? You going
This
in
is
when
WWE,
it's
guys.
set up. It's like you're signing to.
This is why I don't like WWE. This ain't real fighting.
You walk into
This is
Mr.
bullshit.
You walk into Mr. McMahon's office and you be like, "Hey, bro, I want to get that belt. I want to win that belt." And he's like, "All right,
The
sign
belt's already
here,
yours.
here,
Shut the
here."
fuck up.
And then Mr. McMahon tells you, "Hey, by the way,
This is what's gonna happen.
this is what's gonna fucking happen. You're not gonna win the belt. He's gonna win the belt. You're still in this bitch anyway.
Then you're gonna get a surprise run up with somebody from a chair.
Oh my
God! Oh my God!
So it's like,
Is that Joe Biden with a steel chair?
I'm wondering, you like with all the shit that you don't know that this shit's staged. You know, is it staged? If this is actually, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, if there's people going in this run, right? That should know it's staged, but yet they're running anyway. What does this mean?
That's for popularity.
What the fuck does this mean?
Listen, my
They're saying-
issue is it's not politics anymore. It's not political debate. Just watch Trump versus Hillary in 2016. As much as I agree with some of his policies, if he was just shitting on her. He's like, what does he say? Well, if I was in charge, you'd already be in prison.
Everyone's like, oh!
I'm like, you
Did
guys
he
are
really
supposed to
say-
have political
Did
debates.
he really just say
What
that?
is this? It's a
He
high
called-
school fucking
he
recess.
called that-
fucking rap
He
match,
called that
bro.
bitch he called that chick in the crowd a fat bitch. Oh.
It's a roast. It's like this
Yeah,
fucking roast.
it turned into a comedy roast,
Hey, yo,
and
drop the
everyone is
beat.
like, "Oh my god, what is going on?" The fucking establishment.
Listen, as long as we have people like Trump and Biden going, it's just going to be a pissing match between these two. There's some candidates that are like voicing themselves that I respect, but I don't think they're going to get anywhere. Like, have you guys heard that Indian guy?
Yeah, I heard about that Indian guy.
Vivek. You know Vivek?
Slightly.
Vivek Ramaswamy. He says some good shit, some good policies. He's not going to make it. It's going to be Trump versus Biden.
Yeah, because like he's coming at an angle that is it's just so out of
it's
left field.
super hard. Like,
It's super hard. Like, how are you gonna win anyone with that?
super abrasive.
Like, I don't even think I'm gonna vote for you if you're like,
He's
you know,
going to win
it's
some
like,
people. He's definitely going to win some people.
Like, dude,
I'm telling you, he's going to win some people.
You better get that clap of brown people on the map. That's what I want.
I mean, it's not like I'm gonna vote anyway.
You know what's funny? There's one of my coworkers. I was telling him about Vivek, and I was like, "Yeah, he's Indian. He's running." He's like, "Oh, he's not gonna make it." I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "9/11, bro."
That was your reason?
I was like, "What do
Alright.
you mean? There were no Indians on that plane?" He's like, "Man, Indian, Arab, same thing." I'm like, "Oh
Indian,
my,
Arab, same
you
thing.
motherfucker, bro! Oh my god."
Bitch ass nigga.
But that's my thing. Kennedy's not gonna win because he's saying too much shit. They're gonna sabotage him. This guy Vivek isn't gonna win because he's going way too abrasive with his approach. If Trump doesn't go to prison and Biden doesn't go and get fucking impeached, it's gonna be those two again. And we all know Biden's not getting reelected. Fucking Democrats don't like it.
Okay, first of all, Biden's on his way out, right? They're already establishing, you know, talking shit about Biden, and he might probably just get like
He's still gonna run.
he probably will say he was gonna run, but then, you know, he will bow out due to health complications and want to stay with his grandkids. Mark my fucking words, right?
Oh.
He'll do that shit, right? Let some fresh blood come in, right?
There you go.
I don't think it was gonna be Kamala Harris either, because she's pretty abrasive and doesn't look.
Hell no. Where has she been these last 3 years?
She's not gonna do anything. She's not gonna be here. She's not gonna be here.
I don't even know where she is.
It's gonna be someone else. It's gonna be someone else.
You guys know Kennedy's
Maybe
Democrat?
Pete Buttigieg or
No, fuck
or that motherfucking Gunzar.
Gunzar. The fuck are you talking
Fucking. There's Pete Buttigieg and there's that other guy. Fucking.
Gunzar.
He's like, we're gonna take your AR-15s. That guy.
Oh, yeah.
That
I heard
motherfucker.
that, yeah.
I don't even know his
Fuck
name.
out of here.
Not gonna happen. You guys know Kennedy's a Democrat?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know. I was like,
He's like, okay, because his uncle was a Democrat,
yeah.
but his policies don't reflect the Democratic Party has changed.
Yeah. I mean, he
They might as well just turn it into the neo-socialist party at this point.
Fascist.
Fascist.
They shut everybody else's opinions down.
Yeah, but like, it's.
You're talking about the Democrats calling themselves.
Right, because they can't call themselves fascists, right?
Yeah.
So they gotta call themselves.
They're
neo-
ironic too because
Yeah.
they speak out like
Yeah.
vehemently against fascism while being so fascist.
The projection is crazy.
fucking
Antifa,
stupid.
anti-fascists are the most fascist group
yeah,
on this
crazy,
fucking country.
crazy, dude. Upside down world. It's like, dude, all the science fiction shit it's reflective of our current reality, but it's just elevated to extremes
Yeah.
and focused from different angles. Like think of like George Orwell, fucking Brave New World, like, you know, all the other shit, all the other books that have this like sci-fi dystopia like thing, right? And like focus, and then like each element of our society is like focused in on these books, right?
Yeah. that's
But
what it feels like.
our reality is a combination of all of them.
Did you know 1984 was banned by capitalists and communists at the same time?
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was banned in Soviet Russia and it was banned in America.
Oh,
at the same-
because it was bashing both of them.
Yeah.
Because
so fucking funny.
That's so weird.
We said
bro.
we're not gonna talk about the whole Rogan thing, but shit.
Yeah, we ended up talking about it because of my
I don't.
ramblings.
This guy comes from a family from the blood of truth seekers, and like people won't even listen.
Yeah,
to
and
him.
the blood of
that's-
assassinated people.
Yes, and because of what his family knew, they got fucking demolished for it. Okay, they were always onto something. They were always great men that tried to bring both sides of a country together, right? Like President Kennedy was fucking loved by everyone. They were talking. He was talking about how when he was on the train and it was slowly going down the tracks, they had Democratic and Republican people alike surrounding the train as a tribute, right? Like a bunch of white people and a bunch of black people. Everybody loved that man because all he ever tried to do was bring the fucking nation together.
Yeah, he tried to defund the CIA and the FBI.
Yes.
No, that's the only. That's the
Yes.
only reason. It's literally the only reason why he got clapped. 100%. 100%. He was trying to just
And his-
disband the whole fucking
I don't
thing.
think his nephew learned the lesson. Hillary's in there but add another one to the notch list.
It's because
Kennedys are
like
gonna
learning
get
the lesson
fucking
means
heated.
accepting defeat. You know what I mean? And in
I don't think he's gonna want to do
Yeah,
that.
and in
I
a
don't
sense-
blame him. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't just shut the fuck up. You assassinated my family.
I mean, even,
Robert,
even,
you better
even the
inseminate some women right now, bud.
Dude,
you
even-
need to make some.
even the
fucking-
He's gonna be
People
like,
is
I took care of that with his big ass forearm.
even in the he established that even the people in his family is already is bro, stop, don't do that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They've accepted
shit's
defeat.
crazy,
You know, he's
dude.
the only one left. He's trying to that's trying to fight this shit. You know, They've accepted
He's
that,
gone
bro.
through. He went through the entire He went from Rockefeller till now and talked about all the bullshit,
I gotta watch it, but I don't know if I want to watch it.
dude.
Dude,
I
it's-
say just.
the-
The way
just
you're flabbergasted, fucking
It's just.
bamboozled.
I mean, it's nothing you didn't already know, but it's just
Flashbang.
when this man, right?
You just
this
get more
man-
details, and it's called culmination, right? All
and
in your
it's
face.
important too because of who it's coming. from.
Yes, yes.
It's coming from a Kennedy, a family that's been in these politics and this bullshit, seen it all and tried to fight it and died for
and
it.
being and victim now.
and he is now a passed on. He's a pass on, and he has the same soul and spirit trying to fight for the truth and bring his nation together.
I feel like it's.
And it's so emotional to me, honestly, right? When this man is just talking and spewing out all this shit, and it just hits so hard to me. Like I'm listening to this man, I'm just I don't know.
I'm gonna play the nihilist. Feels like it's too late. These systems are already so far in place. We already know. That's why we say he keeps talking about this. He's gonna get Kennedy Part 2 again. He's gonna get his fucking head blown off, or he's gonna disappear. Or he's gonna get sabotaged.
He fell down the stairs.
But I think in this situation, it's one of those things where if impending doom is coming this way, right? You want to have, to your dying breath that thought that, hey, I stood and fought, right? That kind of John,
I agree.
that kind of
Yeah, I agree.
Jon Snow moment when he's facing the fucking army with his fucking sword right
Yeah.
here. Impending shit, all the fucking.
He's still gonna fight.
Yeah, he's still gonna fight Nancy Pelosi here.
Yeah.
Hillary
All the
Clinton there.
Clintons.
Yeah, all
CIA's
the Clintons
right
and their
over there.
fucking and their fucking ilk. BlackRock here. All these
I
motherfuckers.
feel like
Monsanto.
they're gonna turn
They're
him
all
into.
running towards
And
him. It's
Kennedy
like, all right,
Kennedy mentioned
fuck it.
all of it.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of it.
If they wait
Crazy.
too long, they're gonna turn him into a martyr.
At this point, it's dude. Now it's you can kill a motherfucking broad daylight now. Nothing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Nothing.
I don't.
Dude, seriously, think about it. If he died tomorrow, think about it.
No one would give a shit.
No one will give a shit. Everyone, there will be a whole bunch of retards on Twitter that'll be like, good, he died, blah, 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 right? CNN will be on top of that. Oh my God, Kennedy died due to some whatever the fuck, whatever, right? Every news station would say the exact same fucking thing. They will continue on like no one
happened,
news, right?
yeah.
We'll go back to work, right? And there'll be motherfuckers who didn't know he was running in the first place. Oh shit. It's another Kennedy died. That's crazy.
The
And
only-
then move the fuck on. Literally.
The
Once
only
you realize
slight
that,
hope
it's
I
like,
have-
bro.
The only slight hope I have is that more people listen to these podcasts than they actually.
Yeah.
At least we have that. At least.
I do my
at
part.
least we
I
have
do my part and tell them to stop watching the news.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I saw this on. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Get off that shit.
You know, but at least there's at least hope, because like now there's more and more people that know about this, right? You know, if he was to disappear tomorrow, it wouldn't be like Jeffrey Epstein, where people would be like, oh, so entertained by it. It would be like more of like a there would be more riots in the street. I definitely feel
After
that,
what he said, and then he just dies. I think there'd be
especially-
more knocking on doors.
especially since after all we've been through, back to back to back to back, right?
Yeah.
And especially what you talked about, right? Because they've taken down multiple podcasts, right? If he dies and then Spotify takes down his podcast too, dude, there'd be eyebrows raised like a motherfucker right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so there's no way that would happen. Like it was like a thing in my head, but it's never gonna fucking.
It's kind of like the Tate situation. They can't kill him. If you kill him, then you're gonna get people that are gonna get pissed off. Oh, it is gonna be suspicious.
Here's my thought on the Tate situation. It's overblown in fucking hell.
In
What
aspect is overblown?
It's overblown. It's overblown by him. It's overblown by other people. Because like, yes, this is a key factor. I mean, this is a key explanation or example as to if they don't like you, they can severely like tarnish your reputation and throw you away, right?
Yeah.
After he came out, it just feels like this is my personal opinion, right? Due to like my feelings and shit, right? It just feels so what's the word? It just doesn't feel like
What, organic?
organic's not the right word, because it's definitely happening. It's definitely like
No, like
it's
like,
definitely
like
real.
Not natural. Like
It just doesn't feel
Like
right.
played
It
up?
doesn't- Yeah, it feels played up. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he went to jail. He did all that shit. Yeah, it's not fair, right? But it still feels like played up. You know what I mean? Like they did it to him, but
we just have to wait and see.
you know, because like, okay, so now what happens, right? Now what happens?
Wait and see. Don't know.
Like, yeah, I don't know. And so especially, okay, this is something that I always wondered too. Especially since like the platform he was like on was like escaping the Matrix, right? And the Matrix basically still fucked him, even though the marketing behind escaping the Matrix was, you know, being separate and being untouchable.
If he
You
is
know
the
what I mean?
one that's gonna get fucked,
'Cause
who isn't gonna get
Exactly, because if he got fucked, him selling us the solution to escape the shit, if he got fucked, who else can't be fucked? You know what I mean?
fucked? I feel like he mitigated the blow. I feel like anybody else would have gotten more severe consequences, but it's because he's like the 1%. Not many people are gonna get away with like the shit that he's getting away with.
Like, dude,
In like prison, like anybody else, we would have forgotten about them in prison. They would have kept them in that Romanian fucking jail forever. Who the hell would know?
you know?
But it's because Tay had a large following. People kept saying, "Why is he still in jail? Why is he still in jail?" And you go to fucking Romanian prison,
Yeah, like who the fuck cares?
we'll know.
Exactly.
He's just gonna get eaten alive in there.
Yeah, pretty much.
You
fucking much.
can go back
I
and
mean,
forth and
literally.
do push-ups as long as you want.
Yeah.
That's not gonna do anything.
Step out, I did 144, 963 push-ups.
We can transition a little bit. We get to talk a little bit about Russia. Talk about the whole Wagner thing.
I got nothing to add on that.
I can talk about it a little bit. I think it's a little it feels orchestrated.
I mean, yeah. I mean, of course, dude. Come on,
here's the thing,
dude.
it feels orchestrated, but at the same time there's legitimate reasons for it.
Yeah, yeah.
So this
Yeah,
whole
that's
time
the best. That's the best part about these orchestrated things. There's actual like reason, like good reasons and conflicts on both sides. You know, there's good reasons for
this
each
whole
thing.
time
Makes
Wagner
it more
was
legitimate.
sending people. Wagner was having victories in Ukraine. And then the problem is, anytime they'd ask for ammunition, anytime they'd ask for supplies, I think he's the chief of staff, Shoigu, would just shut it down. So this guy Prigozhin, the leader of Wagner, and then the head of the MOD, Shoigu would just battle it out. And it's known historically that Putin likes to push that. Let my subordinates fight each other so they don't team up and overthrow me. He has a historical tendency of doing it. Next thing you know, it keeps going and it gets out of his control. These two go so bad that apparently Russia launched a missile at a Wagner camp, killed 30 people. Prigozhin was like, fuck it, we're marching on Russia. He didn't want to take out Putin, he wanted to take out the head of the MOD. But it's weird because what happened is they were over here in the Donbass region, and next thing you know, they go all the way up. I showed you the map, halfway up to Moscow. Coup is off. Next thing you know, just out of nowhere, they were halfway there, and then they just shut it down. But when they go to move, they move to a Belarusian camp, way closer to the capital of Ukraine, which is Kiev.
Okay.
So tactically, it feels like it was orchestrated as a smart idea. We're gonna do some art of war shit, move our troops up here as a fake thing, and then move them all the way around while nobody's paying attention, and they're gonna be right outside of the capital. Because here they're much further away from Kiev, they went up and back down. And now Wagner has a legitimate reason to be that close, because Belarusia is holding it. So it's weird, because everybody was freaking out, me included. So I'm like, well, shit. If this happens and they march into Moscow and they start shooting each other, it's gonna be fucking huge. Next thing you know, the leader of a mercenary group is gonna be the fucking president of Russia. He's gonna have thousands of nukes under his fucking disposal. But then it just gets called off. There's some deal made behind the scenes. The leader of Wagner gets flown out to Belarusia, and then Wagner moves way closer to Kiev. Now they're right outside the gates. And then at the same time, 2 days earlier, the government loses $6 billion.
The U.S. government.
Yeah.
What?
You see what I'm saying?
Unaccounted for. They say
It's unaccounted for.
You know what that fucking means?
It got paid to somebody.
You know what that fucking means?
There's so
What the
many
fuck?
different, dude. There's
What?
so many different theories. People are saying they paid Prigozhin to go cause this, and then
Theory.
Prigozhin pretended like he was gonna do it, struck a deal with Putin, and then completely flipped it on America.
That's a theory.
That's one of the theories. The other theory is they bailed him out because Putin didn't want to lose control.
Either way, it's a fucking shit show. It's a fucking shit show.
Basically,
It's a fucking shit.
it just doesn't make any sense.
Dude, like seriously, truth is just weirder than fiction. 100%. That statement right there is just so fucking true. Where you like, what the fuck? You would never think this kind of shit would just happen. You would think like regular life is just so. It's just so organized.
It's
for some
structured and
reason.
everything
No,
makes
it's a
sense.
fucking mess, dude. Everyone's just doing their own fucking thing. Like things are not as structured as you believe. Like you could probably quit your job, walk into a fucking building, right? Walk into think of like the highest fucking most popular company in the fucking
Microsoft.
right. You could probably walk in there, ask for a job, high paying job, like $60,000 a year, and just get it right on the spot for some fucking reason.
For some fucking
the
reason.
world is so chaotic. You think, oh, I gotta go to school and do this, dude.
No, you
That's just
don't.
what you were told.
No, you don't.
Dude,
No, you
dude,
don't.
the rules don't apply to you if you believe that the rules don't apply to you. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro.
You
Like
see
I want
that
to
clip?
get there. I want to get to that point, bro, where I'm just like, hey, everything you thought was a lie. Literally. Now that's not hyperbole. Now it's literally like everything you thought was a lie. It's gonna take you a lifetime to get rid of every single one.
Yep.
It's insane. That's why even that thought of like, you know, that daydream we always like to have. Like, hey, if God gave you the enchiridion of truth, hey, you open this book, you're gonna learn everything. You're gonna know
Start
everything.
bleeding out the nose.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? Start tweaking.
Would you
Foaming
want
at the mouth.
Would you want to read it? Right at this point, dude.
Yeah,
Look
I mean,
dude, look at me. Just
I'm still gonna read it.
yeah, come on, bro.
Here.
You know what I mean? Like, what are you afraid of at this
Here.
point, bro?
Oh, this shit is
The green screen.
There are no
There
rules,
are-
man.
Quit acting
We're
like
lost.
you know the rules.
There
There are no rules, man.
We're
We're
lost.
Oh
Yeah,
my
there's
God.
no fucking rules. People are doing whatever the hell they
Dude,
want.
there's no fucking rules, dude. We need to start learning this as people.
Yeah.
There's no fucking rules, bro. There's no fucking rules.
That is fucking sweet.
Is that an M4?
That's not a comp, but it's an M4.
It's at least an M340. No, I mean an M4. An M4.
Definitely an
I
M4.
think he's getting off at us, like,
That thing's
Looking
badass.
at it?
Oh, 100%. That thing's sexy, but it doesn't have the competition on the front.
Oh,
That's nice.
maybe it's just a specced out like
They probably like,
430i.
yeah.
Is
That
it just a
could be a
it's just a
440.
430i?
Could be a 440.
He's completely
dude,
derailed.
he's got cum all over the side door. He's just like, oh, bro.
Oh man, it's just a fat fuck.
Yeah, you never know.
Hey, man.
He could be a Viking in disguise.
It's just
Okay.
funny.
Either way, I'm in this Telegram group that keeps updating me on this whole thing.
Mm.
And then when everything was happening, everybody's freaking out. And then as soon as it cut out, people were all posting their own theories. And then somebody says, anyone else just thinking? I mean, think about it. Wagner goes ham. The Chechnyans show up in mass. A massive Chechnya force that everyone assumes will clash with Wagner. Then all of a sudden, Wagner and the Chechnya forces head to the front line, hand in fucking hand. Was Yevgeny paid? But that's Prigozhin. Was Yevgeny getting paid? But that was about the meeting with what was the meeting with Putin about? Was this plan? Did the Russians devise a plan to move massive amounts of manpower to the front without the West, realizing it was all a disguise the disguised troop movement for Western surveillance? What the hell just happened? Anybody else just like, what the fuck just happened? It could be.
That was a gigantic fucking show.
It could be an
That was
elaborate
a huge
maneuver.
theatrical act.
It could be
What
an
the
elaborate
fuck?
maneuver. They just moved like thousands of troops all the way closer to Kiev.
Under the guise of like, oh, they're fighting each other.
Putin and Wagner was like, oh, you guys like to do shows, huh? We like to do shows for the media. I'll put on a show. Hey Wagner, hey Wagner, let's go.
Let's go. In English, let's go.
They're all sitting in the sauna thinking like, how do we do this? If I can pour water the hot rocks,
All
how
their
do we do
fucking
this?
towels.
My issue is how this makes Putin look weak. Like if he helped orchestrate this, he looks weak. You let this rebel group march halfway to your fucking capital city, and then you pay them off, and then they just get off scot-free.
Does it really matter if it all goes according to plan? If it was according to his plan anyway.
But you just had a rebel group march on your fucking capital city, march on you, threaten to overtake you, and then you make a deal with them, and the guy that orchestrated it gets off scot-free, no punishments, nothing.
I don't think it.
We're trying to overthrow the government.
I don't think that makes him look weak. I think that makes him look strong in terms of like what he's doing to like what his reasons are, right?
But what does this show? Like this shows all the other secular groups that hey, we can do this with no repercussions. And they just marched on Russia. They just marched on Moscow. Who fucking cares? We'll march on Moscow.
I mean, if they march on Moscow, they're gonna actually have to fucking do it.
But what? That's what I'm saying. Why do we have to listen to Putin? This guy just did this and he didn't get in trouble. The fucking what the hell? It's like weak leadership.
Sometimes this is what I'm thinking, but
I see what you're
sometimes leadership isn't just all about like, hey, you fucked up, I give you the stick. Sometimes it's about like redirection, right? Reminding what the priorities are, kind of shit. You know, maybe that's my thing. You know,
But now you have this.
because like if a motherfucker does something wrong, you know, sometimes the best decision isn't just to punish the guy straight out. You know what I mean?
Now
it's
you
to,
have
like-
this rogue group of 50,000 mercenaries.
Yeah, maybe now they're aligned. Maybe that's the one good thing now. Is it like, are they still a rogue group? Still doing rogue shit?
I mean, they still have troops in Africa and Syria, and
I mean, yeah.
it's not just in Russia. They're like Russian Blackwater. But you know what's funny? They have a law in Russia where they outlaw mercenaries.
They outlaw mercenaries.
Private military groups are outlawed.
So if you're a private military group, you have to sign under the government.
No, you're outlawed. You can't have them.
You just can't have that.
Okay.
But it's,
So they're not private military then.
No, they are. It's PMC.
The
Private
fuck?
military.
So what's going on?
I can't tell. It's hilarious.
What the
it's,
fuck?
it's because
It's outlawed, but yet they exist.
it's funny because it's funny and smart because then they can have troops in Syria help like doing what the fuck they're doing, And when it comes back on Russia,
They're like, hey,
we got this law, bro. What are you talking? Dude, they're outlawed. What are you talking? What Wagner sounds German, bro. Why are you blaming it on me, bro? What are you talking about?
I see.
Dude, it's just like the CIA when they
Big
investigate
brain.
themselves.
Big brain.
They're good at theatrics, bro. Actors
brain.
go to Russia to fucking
Hey, these
to
spies.
learn how to act.
These spies are good at the
Just
shit.
like
They're
you were
good at
saying,
deception.
you put on show, we put on show.
Yeah, that's it. Dude, storytelling, man. This is like the examples of like what you can do with storytelling at a massive scale. Massive.
It's funny because all these people were like, man, this scoop ended so fast. That's so lame. I'm like, this is a huge deal. You don't want it to go all the way through.
People are standing there with their fucking 3D glasses, like, oh man, we came here to see a show. Fuck! What the
This
hell?
guy stinks.
Like, what the fuck?
What do you what? If he took over Russia, it's like having Makarov from Modern Warfare 2 take over.
Oh god
Get the-
damn.
Dude, there's videos of Wagner literally putting Ukrainian heads on spikes.
Oh,
Like, these guys are not the good guys.
Oh shit! Not the good guys.
Absolutely
There's no.
not.
savage.
There is no.
They are savages, bro.
Oh my god! Fucking Vlad the Impaler Part 2.
Seriously, they're fucking savages. War crimes, rape, anything you can think of, they've fucking done. It is literally off the books. They do whatever the hell they want.
Jesus
These
Christ.
people were sad that he didn't take over and kill Putin. Or
Oh.
take over.
Who? The people in the group chat?
No, the fucking Twitter tards and the fucking Instagram tards.
Oh,
It's because they're just.
because the
It's
motherfuckers.
easy to want chaos as entertainment from behind the fucking laptop.
And it's easy to not look at the facts and just hate a person due to who they are. Oh, this is Putin. I don't know anything about him, but everybody says Putin bad, so Putin bad.
They're just people who've been fed lies, who just circling in that fucking pool.
It goes
lies,
on both
you know,
sides.
just-
Oh, everybody says Biden bad, Trump bad, Trump bad. It just depends on what you hear first and what your brain decides to absorb.
I think Biden's bad because my eggs are fucking $4. That's my reasons. What are yours?
How do you conveniently lose $8 billion?
You know what was bone chilling
This
about?
dude tripped and dropped his wallet.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
oh shit, $8 billion, they're gone.
Hey Biden, where's the $8 billion? Oh, I don't know.
You know what was crazy about that Kennedy podcast?
Do like a political cartoon on that shit. He's like,
Yeah.
Biden tripped and fell and lost $8 billion. If you feel like your day is
That
going,
would be fucking
yeah,
hilarious.
if you think your day is going bad,
Oh.
Biden tripped and fell and lost $8
Dude,
billion.
it's just like
you don't know where
his
it's at.
pocket
it just came out of his pocket, dude.
Like it just like zooms in on his pocket, and his pocket just keeps dropping cash, infinite cash just keeps coming out.
This disintegrates. It, like, and then picture
The
that.
Thanos snap.
And then picture that video of that clip from Spider-Man Unlimited or some shit where like Mary Jane like evaporates. All the money just go, turn to dust. It's like
You know they're making Biden use. You know how the Air Force One has a long staircase.
Yeah.
They literally have the kid stairs on the left that he has to go up now. He can't make it up the normal stairs.
Oh my fucking god, man.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Kennedy talked about the taxes too. He was
Oh,
talking
God.
about how like
I didn't get there yet. You
it's
talking
sort
about
of-
taxes?
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
oh,
Listen, I told you he brings
got-
it up. He was like, of course they'll
Oh,
never increase the taxes. They have to find a way to hide it. So inflation is tax.
His name's Robert.
Inflation
right?
is secret tax. Yeah, Robert. Yeah.
Yes, it's
So which I've talked about, and I got off of the fucking Academy of Ideas,
Mhm.
which means like he's either well versed and read the like old economist guys that like had those quotes,
Mhm.
or he just knows that he's smart. Like either way, like I don't know. He basically solidified like all the bullshit that
Yeah.
we know, and it's just all compiled into one thing. And I was like.
You know when you get on Google and you look somebody up, and it'll show Born there and they're like a little biographical thing. I'm just gonna search him up and just keep refreshing every few days. I'll just wait till it says Born died. When died pops up,
No, we can't.
it's gonna happen, brother.
No, stop. No, we can't feed into this reality. All right.
I'm just being
Because-
realistic.
Don't
man.
manifest
No,
bitches.
Listen, bro.
Don't
Listen.
manifest
We have
this.
infinite. We have infinite realities. Let's not increase the chances.
You
of one,
can talk
all
about
right?
BlackRock. You can talk about taxes. You can talk about Zionists. You can talk about all the shit if you're us. You You can't talk about that shit on Joe Rogan and expect you're not gonna get some repercussions, bro.
Listen, he's not.
He is gonna get fucked.
He'll be fine.
I think his plan is to like thrust himself into the limelight so much where he's like literally in front and like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're gonna snipe me? Are you gonna snipe me in front of millions of people?
Yeah, they've done it before.
Okay.
Kennedy was in a fucking presidential rally and they shot him in the head.
No, we're not. That's not.
But they
happening.
played games and tried to make a whole story out of it. didn't
That's
they?
not their strategy this time. All right, they're not gonna do it. They changed their ways.
Right, you're right. This time he'll just conveniently die.
He'll fall down the stairs.
You fall down the stairs.
He'll be benching in the fucking.
Dude, this fucking huge dude died of old age, but Biden's still alive. That's what it's gonna be. Listen,
He'll be asleep, and then somehow someone's gonna break into his room and take a picture with him, with a fucking naked 9-year-old that was captured off the street,
my god!
and then frame him for fucking. Oh look, what is he? Look, oh, what is
Oh,
this?
no.
What is this?
Dude, I feel like you need to have
Shame
Like
to
I
the
was
Kennedys.
saying before, I think inflation is just a tax on the common man. Okay.
I think what he needs a GoPro right here at all times.
At all times, bro.
Facts,
Dude.
Live streaming that shit.
Dude, even the police body cams don't stop shit, bro.
He's just gonna pause it when he takes a piss. That's when he dies.
Bro, oh my god. All right, enough of this. Enough of these fucking jokes, bro. This ain't gonna happen ever.
Listen. I
He's not- he's
understand
not
you're
gonna-
being optimistic. If they don't kill him, they'll sabotage
No, I'm
him.
not. It's not optimism.
was
It's manifesting. It's manifesting.
That's
You have to manifest your you have listen.
Don't manifest
Listen. You have to manifest your ideal reality.
You're such a Capricorn.
Oh my fucking god.
Listen, but technically you're still
What an
being
Aries
optimistic.
thing of you to
You are
say.
still being
You're
optimistic because
fucking
you are
Gemini.
hoping for the best outcome, which is technically not a
Brother,
50
brother,
caliber
brother.
bullet
Shut up,
to the
Gemini, you're
forehead.
crazy.
Brother, you need to read reality trans-surfing, bro. Then
Oh,
you
dear
understand what I
God.
mean, bro.
Still being optimistic.
It's not optimism.
How?
It's creating your own reality. All right. Listen,
Oh,
John. He's not
Lord.
gonna die. All right. He's not gonna die.
Wilson
I don't
said
think
it,
he's
so
gonna
must
die.
be.
He's not gonna die.
I don't think he's
I
gonna die.
said it. He's not gonna die.
What I'm saying is, even if he doesn't die, he's not gonna be president. They're gonna
Oh,
sabotage
yeah,
him
100%,
until he fucking quits.
100%.
Even if he
And
doesn't
then he's
quit,
gonna be back on another episode of the Rogan podcast.
dude, it's gonna be so bad. Rogan's
Flexed arm. You know how he's mad is now his arms are twice as big.
Yeah, yes.
Those fuckers, they sabotaged me.
Dude, I feel the first thing that popped in my head when you said he's going on another Rogan podcast.
Oh, man.
First thing that popped in my
Fuck.
head that they're gonna sabotage him so hard they're gonna go after Rogan's family, and Rogan's just gonna be like, "I'm sorry." I'm telling you, if you are,
Yeah, what the kind of reality? I'm telling you, dude. That reality
that's
is
not a
fucking.
thing.
Dude, that
Listen.
reality is so far.
Listen.
Are you just
Listen.
think Rogan would pop a fucking gat on that man? Fuck no.
Bro.
His forearm would
have you ever
deflect it anyway.
Dude, have you ever seen that movie called The One with Jet Li? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like in the main universe right here. They're looking at all the universes. They're looking at that one that you just said and said, "What the fuck is that? That universe is wild." It's, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Joe
that's the
shoots
corrupt
Robert?
Rogan
Yeah.
universe.
Joe-
That's where
Joe-
Rogan got corrupted, bro.
Rogan shoots Robert?
He goes
Kennedy?
on a podcast and he's with all the evils
On
that he gets his
camera?
guests to say about. And he's like secretly with all the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
evil entities, bro.
listen.
Dude,
And then
that was wild.
Rogan, because he's working with them, right? When the man comes out and says it all and he just can't have it, he's like, Jamie, stop recording.
Bah.
Oh, shit!
Wild, bro.
Listen, all I'm saying
Wild.
is, all I'm
No
saying is,
shot, dude. Universe 52
name
ain't never-
another. Hold on. Name another guy with his popularity that has said this shit out loud. Name one other guy. There's one.
You saying battery? Is it dead?
It wasn't even on.
Oh!
It wasn't even on.
No, it'll still pick up
It'll
our
still
voice.
pick up sound. It's still pick up
Okay,
sound.
okay. Name
Let's just keep it going.
name one.
Sound is instant. It will just instantly improve, and it'd be like, hey, no questions here.
Name one other individual.
That's fine. This
That-
episode was whack.
no.
Hold on. I need to answer this
It was
question.
heavy, bro.
I need to
Come
answer
on.
this. Name one other person with these titanium balls that this man has. One other man. You can't.
Nobody.
The closest one is Tate, and look what's happened.
Tate. Oh,
I wouldn't say so.
I wouldn't say
No, no, no,
Tate.
no, 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 no,
I
no,
wouldn't
no.
say
Hold
Tate.
on, hold on, hold on.
Wait.
Chill out.
Kennedy was just a culmination of a bunch of people that's been on the podcast that have said the same kind of shit, just individualized.
Okay.
And those, I'd say those people have balls too.
They do, but he took everything, everything, and he exposed.
Dude, he's a
it.
Kennedy.
And I'm just saying,
He's got
I
balls
just
of
said
steel.
Tate because I'm not saying, I'm saying Kennedy, Tate, and he didn't even say that crazy shit. And look what they did to him. And he's in Romania. This dude is here in the capital of fucking darkness. What do you think is gonna happen?
Hey, listen.
He-
We cannot manifest such
I
things.
pray on this man to not get fucking blown.
I actually think he's gonna be fine.
He's gonna be fine.
I just hope that they
He
don't.
made himself too known on that.
I hope they don't sabotage him
Then they'll sabotage him, of course,
They'll
but
try
he's
to.
gonna be all right.
to the point where he can't function in a role trying to be president. They'll come out with some conspiracy. Oh, 30 years ago he raped a little girl.
I mean, yeah, that's what
Something
that's
like
what they
that.
do.
No fucking shot.
They're not gonna do that.
Who the
part,
fuck
but,
is
like,
gonna believe that?
Are you serious?
Okay. I know some. Hey,
Come
hey,
on,
hey,
bro.
I
Come
know
on.
some idiots are gonna believe that. But if you can just go look at his track record, what he's done, and what he said, that's highly unlikely.
They'll plant some shit.
Dude, oh my fuck.
Dude, we're talking about the CIA here.
I hope the audio went out.
Dude, the CIA would make my own mother believe some shit about me. Like they will find a way. I'm telling
I
you.
know they have fucking weird mental goddamn.
No, you don't know.
Shit.
That's the issue. We don't know.
They have their fucking files of the crazy shit the CIA tested out.
From
got
the
leaked.
70s. From the 70s. What do they have
They were
now?
doing this shit then.
Look, what do you imagine what they have now?
They
MK
have a man meditate in the middle of a room and fucking put his ghost self somewhere else, and they proved it to be true.
What is that called?
Astral projection.
There you go. MK Ultra was in the 60s.
And I'm
That
listening.
was
and I'm-
50 years
and
ago.
I'm listening to the tapes.
I'm sorry, that was 60 years ago. MK Ultra was 60 years ago. What the fuck do they have now?
This is Project Gateway. That's different.
We're gonna be Project Dead.
All while Hunter Biden's taking these nice titty pics.
Yeah, I know, right? fucking file down teeth, looking like, hey boys, get slapped.
Dude,
That man is nasty.
I heard a recording of him boasting about how much crack he fucking smokes. Or
Oh
something.
my.
I just look at the man. I'm just like, ew. You're just disgusting.
Yeah.
You're a fuck. Just stop.
You're a
fuck.
You're a fuck. You know,
Get out of my face. just you're a fuck.
You're a fuck. I'm gonna start using that from now on. You're a fuck.
And like not a good way. Not like a man that like fucks women and then throws them off to
Right,
the
right,
side.
right.
Like you're a fuck. Like you are just a pointless fuck that has power that shouldn't. You are so lucky you were born into the position you are. You're a fuck. Fuck you.
Facts.
I just imagine
Facts.
Biden. He just gets one more report about his son. He just goes over the top. He's like, "Fucking, I'm done. You're a fuck. You're a."
Facts,
you're
bro.
okay. That was Peterson.
You're
a fuck.
Default to Peterson.
Why is
bro.
this man still alive? You're a fuck. You're a fuck. You fucking fuck. You're a monster. You fucking. He's a monster. In a bad way. Whooping out his
man.
titties on his stupid fucking laptop. Huh?
No.
You're a fucking fuck.
Yeah, dude, that's.
You're a monster. Not like Jocko Willings. Like Vladimir Lenin.
Bro. Comparing him to.
You're like
Comparing him to
Rasputin,
Lenin?
but stupider and retarded.
Jesus. Oh, man. What the fuck?
Stupider and retarded.
Stupider and retarded. Like Peterson says retarded.
I would laugh my ass off if I heard him say it in that voice.
Dude, I'd die. I'd literally die.
I just want to hear him cuss.
Yeah.
You're a fucking retard.
Oh, just straight up. Like, whoa.
Hate you.
God damn. Dude. Yeah, dude, the shit's unreal, man. The shit's unreal. And it's sometimes like a little part of me, like at work, will come out where like, where like I'll start saying like okay, for example, one of them were saying something about like oh, this is rich guy who has a house and doesn't really buy any expensive cars and shit. I'm like, you talking about like one of them investors like Warren Buffett or fucking
Probably Warren Buffett.
what was the other guy? Whatever the fuck, right? Who has his house, invested in like Microsoft and a few tech stocks, became fucking millionaire, and still being frugal, driving
That's so stupid.
his regular
That's so
sedan with his
stupid.
regular ass house.
That's
And
so
I was like sitting here like, you really think this man has just a regular ass house and a regular ass car with millions in the bank?
What is he
with
doing?
Billions
Yeah.
in banks somewhere. Like literally, he has so much money, and at this point, where banks just give him money based on how much he has. Just hand him money without he doesn't even have to pay it back. That's the kind of shit he had. It's like credit, but like you don't have to pay the shit back. That's the level of shit you get.
Imagine the bank owes you money.
That's the level of reach that these people get up to. It's not that you just have a set number. It's that you reach into a point where you just get infinite amount of funding by banks. That's it.
You
Just get infinite money.
That's just the zenith. You're fucking sick.
And I'm sitting here like, bro, you don't think this man has like fucking 10 houses and then 16 yachts somewhere? Come on, bro.
Hey,
Don't be that naive, bro.
Why is that something to look up to?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm rich.
And,
but
no,
I'm
no,
frugal.
but that was the point I was actually
And
gonna
then
make. I was like,
and then
okay, so
calling
if he's
me
rich
crazy.
and just drives like a fucking Honda Fit,
Yeah, and then,
lives in like a $150,000, like even so, like what does that matter?
Yeah.
Like what?
but it's like I say this shit, right? I'm saying like, oh, he probably has like 10 houses, and you're looking at me crazy, like, oh, bro, that sound a little wild today, Wilson. I'm like, what do you mean wild, bro?
Why is that
Why is
wild?
that wild, bro? This is tame.
This is nothing.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
You don't know me.
Ugh, that dude, I get.
For saying
I wonder
that?
what you're talking about.
That's just a viable thing to
It's
say.
a viable thing to say.
kinda
I don't know
normal.
how this is like. This is why I don't like. This is why like even this, right? It's proof that I just like you cannot just shatter someone's world just on the like right there and then.
Wow,
Because you tell them anything like this shit, they'll be like, oh, what?
Wilson,
No.
you're challenging the program.
It's
what
like,
are you doing? You're
dude,
sounding a
dude,
little wild.
It's
You're stepping out of your programming, Wilson. What are you doing here?
dude, it's wild. Yes, that kind of shit.
That's dystopian. as
That
fuck.
they just turn into fucking Agent Smith. Just what are you doing?
You're stepping.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
You're stepping out of your programming.
Just like,
Dude,
hi, how are
They,
you?
they,
What the fuck?
they just go super monotone. Like they have all this emotion in their voice. They just go, "You're stepping out of your, you're stepping out of your programming." Wilson.
I'm like, wait, what? What'd you say?
You ever seen a Truman Show?
No,
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, like that. You're just living in a bubble where everybody around you is acting.
Everyone always references.
That's
the
Gaslight
Truman Show.
Max right there.
100%.
Jesus
I should
Christ.
rename that movie Gaslight, Max.
Dude.
It just reminds me of Max Payne. As soon as you said Max.
Alright, we've been recording for an hour and 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Just a whole lot of bullshit.
a whole lot of yelling and like,
This is a random
what the
episode.
fucking doing is?
Oh, man.
The dominant hierarchy. I wonder what the audio is gonna sound like, but hey, fuck it.
Dude, it's just gonna be quiet. And it's just,
I'll be
it's
honest
just
with
us
you.
like flailing.
I don't know if
all
I'll put this up. I don't know.
Why
I
not?
don't see why not.
If the audio is good, why not?
Because I said retarded too much.
Oh, you can just bleep that
Bleep.
out. You can come on.
Dude,
you said
dude,
words.
now-
You said words.
Now you gotta sit there for this long, like, parsing through the fucking video, looking
Scrap
for
the whole
shit to
vid.
bleep out.
You're
Bro.
not gonna scrap an hour,
Bro,
30 minutes
man.
of content, man.
Scrap the whole vid for
Because
retarded.
we said, come on. They literally
Stop.
have.
I think we could say it, can't we?
No, I don't
On
think
YouTube?
so. Okay, they literally have that word all over like flame stuff, like flame retardant.
Hell, we can put this on.
We're saying it.
We can put it on Rumble without editing it.
Just chuck it on Rumble.
Boom. Alright. If the audio's good and it's solid.
You know you're doing bad if you take it down on Rumble.
Yeah,
That's when we know we're going too
yeah.
far.
That's what we know we're going too far.
Hey, Rumble ain't no Team Womp.
Yeah. If not, we got an Odyssey account. Maybe we got a BitChute account. Fucking stupid. Christ. All right, boys.
All right.
All right, guys.
Fuck. Thank you for listening. If you even listened.
If you even made it,
If you made it this far,
Yeah, if you made it this
you're
far.
a real one.
Just sitting there, fucking smacking your lips with some Lay's.
Did you really just say that? Did he really just say? They really just said that.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
All right.
All right. Oh, no. 3, 2, 1. Stay top, get top.
See you.